Try Morris, nigga. Got my dog XO with me on the hoe. And you niggas is mad. Still counting, by the way. Getting money off actions that are illegal. Life be a constant action flick, no need a Tarantino. Venting all dope traces off it's the El Camino. Ball a half a finch, apparition incognito. Skills say 400, I overload the digits. Grams in circumference, how the fuck I'm in my feelings. Egyptian cotton, fine pressed silks, exquisite linens. Gold wrapping my diamond, champagne and pretty women. I play the cut like some stitches to an excision. Daily whipping the vintage, that's history in existence. Niggas in bad position position, too much fiction, no prediction. I'ma focus on paper, they sitting dreaming and wishing. Told my plug send me more and let me get a continuous. My credit in the green, I never tarnish my dependence. The talk been getting cheaper, but the work remain expensive. Client fighting the sickness, I'm steady staying in business on a hub. And buying badges, soothe the nasal passage. Frankie Lyman stashes, no clogging the apparatus. Turkey bag of Bob Marley sitting in the cabinet. Play me stupid in it's Huey Lewis actions. Rick Ross, money, Billy D, the hoes love me. Rat Pack, Sammy Davis Jr., Polo Rugby. Skill meets Quran, this be Malcolm X and Bumpy. Stack the money, keep a hater far from me on the hub.
3-course meals, fettuccine and veal. It's that D-boy feel, trap house, top of the hill. Use a decoy still, we blood, we in the wheel. Asada Shakur, secure still, we in the field. Funnel J and fat as a Cuban. We need soldiers for the movement, so I'm back to recruiting. Who gon' last in this music? Only passion can prove it. Purpose with no purpose, nigga. We just happen to do it. Up you stack a few chips, nigga. We was broke as a bitch, smoke on roaches and clips. Owning some shit, the bone of your bitch. Them niggas jive like this, you niggas jive like hit. Only rapping runs since Zaza, you ain't high like this. This that Malcolm with the pump in his palm. Slash Versace shades from Milan, cause Biggie is gone. Slash Free Matula Shakur. Slash Corona Mag Dior. Slash when a pack touchdown from the west it was gone.
Landmine badges, soothe the nasal passage. Frankie Lyman stashes, no clogging the apparatus. Turkey bag of Bob Marley sitting in the cabinet. Play me stupid in it's Huey Lewis actions. Rick Ross, money, Billy D, the hoes love me. Rat Pack, Sammy Davis Jr., Polo Rugby. Skill meets Quran, this be Malcolm X and Bumpy. Stack the money, keep a hater far from me on the hub.
God damn it, dudes.
Couldn't get a job, so I started one. Gotta go hard, it's all or none. Newsflash, no guarantee, tomorrow gon' come. How they came a long way, where I fallen from is a place called misery, where happiness hardly comes. City of betrayal, in a town called Bluffington. But I never bluff myself. If it's me against the world, I'm putting money on myself. And why? Cause it only makes sense. Don't talk to broke-minded people, it don't make sense. Conversation with Satan, then all I did was sin. Now was conversation with ballers, now all I do is win. Tailor-made suits, meeting with millionaires. Said success is right around the corner, give it a year. But this ain't luck, just dedication and tears. Time to step it up, I got mentally prepared. Be careful who got your ear, cause that's who holds your future. Opportunity is presented, you just gotta choose it. We making history now, never stop our movement. We shall overcome, word of Martin Luther. Well, I got a dream too, and I got a team too. Understand what goals in the plan will really bring you. Haters and impersonators, yeah, they be the main two. Never knew what real was till fate came through. Shout out to Killer, what up the tip? To them boys we ain't scared, no not a little bit. They never make the cut, they only ride the bench. Why would a pup pick a fight with a circle full of bits? Me and my chick like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Presidential like Obama, Bonnie and Clyde mix. I like things consistent, so keep the guessing. Made a couple thousand strong off my first investment. About to choke up the world, better get your beverage. Work smarter and not harder, see I'm in the leverage. What up the senior? Shout out Shalita. Used to punish me, made me study the encyclopedia. Said express yourself, cause God love leaders. So blame them for the ether that's coming out your speakers. From a student to a teacher, I was taught to keep it honest so everything is easy. Grown man once a heathen, gotta walk in my purpose, I'm still here for a reason. Got my thoughts, my dad, smart from my mom. In a city full of hustlers, I was forced to grind. In a city full of leeches, a remorseful mind will make you miss money, so I ignore the time. First rule, make sure my daughter's fine. My life was like a movie, now everybody on it. Then doubt replace certainty, lead to that finger point. City of broken dreams, you prone to disappointment. Faces of failure around here seem like the norm.
Still talk when them checks come up. up.
Still dark when them shades come up.
Still dark when them shades come up.
Still dark
when them shades come up.
Try me now.
Yeah. Hey, Ill City was hot. I stand on all 10, ain't gotta wonder where my dogs at. Don't activate the play, but wanna stop and go and pause that. Can't take this heat, I'm dishing out the kitchen, better fall back. Treat it like the boys in the hood without the ball back. Ankle full of misery, get broken with the ball back. Keep running your jibbers, fuck around and you can charge that. Mill with the city shit, ain't never need a hall pass. I've been on all 10, ain't have to wonder where my dogs at. I'm 10 toes down.
Trying to upgrade the car. A breath of fresh air, shit needs CPR. Stay on point, you ain't fucking with my dog. Ill City be the mob, bout to blow up like a bomb. Boom. The bed vicious, stop coming bully the room. Nutty gorilla, the most, never get it confused. Two fox him like a sniper, so we never lose. While a mud feed on the prey and howl at the moon.
Look, all my niggas is solid. The flame high like stole fire out of the pilot. This that rap that make you go on the nigga wallet. Then get a back of his head a hole like the nigga Wallace. Niggas only loud like the centerweed. Get these jokers what they owe like a centipede. We sending multiple shots like in centipede. Let them all drown. 10 toes down.
Wolves ain't nothing to fuck with for the record. Like-minded bosses I run with, please respect it. You really got a choice otherwise. You know the method. 10 plus mine equals weapon. Turn your segment into segments. Got me on my Dina, I'm up, heavily invested. Safe been growing though 9 months. That bitch pregnant. Live from the bricks and the ghosts with some of the best live. Created generational wealth right off the left wrist.
Either swim with the sharks or get ate like some guppies. No strap, get your wing split. All up, little homie in the big league shooting. I call him Muggsy. Tear your wig off for some coochie. That nigga ugly. Hands like Al Bundy. Grams your mouth twitching. Bars you like spitting and scars you like getting. Been 10 toes down. You pussy just got a foot in. Niggas soft as gelatin. Turn they face in a pudding.
Still on all 10, ain't gotta wonder where my dogs at. Don't activate the play, but wanna stop and go and pause that. Can't take this heat, I'm dishing out the kitchen, better fall back. Treat it like the boys in the hood without the ball back. Ankle full of misery, get broken with the ball back. Keep running your jibbers, fuck around and you can charge that. Mill with the city shit, ain't never need a hall pass. I've been on all 10, ain't have to wonder where my dogs at. I'm
10 toes down, solid. Deeper than the streets, deeper than the cobblestones buried underneath. My city break MCs, get buried under beats. It's like my heart and Ice Cube, you can't ride along with me. Nah, part 1 or 2, I'll part one of you in the 2. Make a duo, then I pop your fucking group like you can't handle the scandal of an Ill City man. Shooting up your toes, make it sing.
Tussle if you want, used to hustle in the front. Been eating good for years, I doubled up my lunch. A sucker gon' get punched, get trouble if you want.
Hey yo, I call shotgun.
So put a muzzle on the pump. See no evil, don't look. Ain't a beat I won't cook. Keep it 10 toes down, but you could lose a whole foot. Looking at a veteran, you don't get a second chance. It's cannon attached to my right arm. I'm
still
Mega Man.
on 10, ain't gotta wonder where my dogs at. Don't activate the play, but wanna stop and go and pause that. Can't take this heat, I'm dishing out the kitchen, better fall back. Treat it like the boys in the hood without the ball back. Ankle full of misery, get broken with the ball back. Keep running your jibbers, fuck around and you can charge that. Mill with the city shit, ain't never need a hall pass. I've been on all 10, ain't have to wonder where my dogs at. I'm 10 toes down.
Oh shit, that ain't good. We here now.
It's the NEMPATHY Show right here on NEMPATHYShow.com. Go by the name of Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Got BRYANBEKNOWIN in the building.
Don't you know no good?
It's the NEMPATHY Show, y'all. What's good, homie? Muted, baby. You muted.
Oh shit.
Got you. I got you. What's good with you, man? You in court?
It's supposed to be a man cave. That's the barrel in the background. You know, we working on it.
Okay, that's what it is, man. NEMPATHY Show. Yo, how was your week, man?
It was alright, I guess. Okay. I can't think of nothing to say good or bad. You know, it was a week.
It was a week, right?
We here. Yeah.
So shout out to everybody checking in on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live, Twitter, all social media platforms. Make sure you follow us at NEMPATHY Show. Man, let's go ahead and jump into the show.
Yeah.
This week, yo, icebreakers. Oh, you show one more time. Shit, that shit is ignorant.
It is. Plus, you grabbed the wrong fruit. They used a lime on whatever that was. You used the lemon. The lemon too acidic.
No. It's just... No. 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 Bark. No. From the gut, maybe more from the. No.
Man, you gotta get his weight up.
Yeah, and you gotta know when to cut a good joke, man. Yeah.
Right. It went from it was funny and then it wasn't.
Yeah, like, all right, so wrap this up, buddy.
You want me to? That guy is like Goliath,
Then
Amanda.
be David and conquer the giant. Brrr! Come on, stiffness. I swear to God, if what are you doing? Forward. If you drop it.
Yo, she's way more front heavy than this girl.
Yeah.
White girls be poking nowadays. Oh, what's going on? They do squats and they be running and shit.
Nah, the running make it smaller. They might be lifting more. They probably eating different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's much bigger than the other guy was.
Yeah.
She's smaller than the other woman was.
First of all, he's a big human, like in general. Like he's clearly over 6 feet. He was like 6'4", 6'5", maybe.
Yeah, man, that's shit like that. Don't ask me to do it.
I mean, you can ask whatever you want, sis. That don't mean it's going.
This diagram where the clitoris is.
Boom.
Yeah.
The clitoris.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where on this diagram is the?
Why these people don't know? They can't find it.
I reckon this. No. I reckon this. I reckon this. The little hole. It's the outside ring. This one, I'll say, girl.
That's the clitoris.
I reckon so.
Can you point to the clitoris?
Is it this bit?
Where's the clitoris?
Damn.
This.
Can you tell me where the clitoris is?
This.
That's the clitoris.
Yeah.
Bruh. Bunch of random men on the street being shown a photograph of anatomically correct vagina, and niggas can't find where the clitoris is.
I
blame, not Waldo.
I blame women.
Why is that?
Because first of all, it's their vagina. Second of all, they're the ones who are not orgasming the way that they want because they don't want to say, "Hey, move up a little bit." Like you not gonna tell at no point you just gonna keep being salty about the fact that he's not doing what you want him to do.
Yeah, them guys look like they were grown, like late 20s.
So they should
early 30s. So all these years they've been perusing vagina, and they have no idea where the clitoris is.
Exactly. And how many women have let them slide?
Right.
That's. I'm not saying that they not. I mean, they don't have vagina. Like they don't know.
Man, hey, yo, I got a special guest
All right.
joining us this evening. Yo, Mr. Skywalker, what's good?
What's up, man?
Yo, man, welcome to the NEMPATHY Show. Right,
man. Thank you for having me, man.
Yo, so NEMPATHY, right? We're not sympathetic or necessarily empathetic to situations and scenarios. Once we deem that you are the common denominator in all these problems that you're dealing with, we're gonna be NEMPAthetic, right? Because there's no empathy over here. We're gonna tell you straight up, man to man, like you fucking up. You know?
Hey, you know, I like that. Holding me as a man accountable. That's what's up. That's what we need.
All
right. My man Brian be knowing right here.
How you doing, champ?
Mr. Brian. Hey, you was right too, man. That clam thing, Brett, you gotta use a lime. You can't use a lemon.
The lime too intense, man. You got
the lime too intense.
I mean, the lemon too intense. Yeah, you gotta
use the lime. You gotta dial it down a little bit, you know.
Yo, so just rock with us, okay? Well, first of all, tell us about yourself real quick.
Oh man, so I'm repping all the way down in Florida, FLA. You know, the Gunshine State is what we like to call it.
Okay.
I like that.
Gunshine State. You know what I'm saying? Well, seeing alligators and raccoons is a regular for us. You know.
I don't like that part.
Man, we don't listen, man. We don't even care no more. Woo! Honestly, bro, if you go to the right parts, you get alligators crossing the road.
Yeah, I seen that before. That's crazy.
Like it's a normal thing for us.
Like a little Jackson chameleons, iguanas, and stuff.
Yeah, we got all kind of stuff. We got pythons, we got monitor lizards, we got a few rattlesnakes, cottonmouths. We got the eagles, the big old brown owls. We got all kind of stuff.
If an
alligator, sound like you in the swamps or something somewhere.
Man, it's hot out here, and then we got other people. You know, we got other people coming from other states. You know what I'm saying, messing up your reputation. I just want to clear that out. You know,
I'm on my way.
Hey, listen, I can't stand when people be like, "Oh, that's that shit down in Florida." First of all, fuck no, that's not us. That's people from other states back in the goddamn donkey. Okay, we tired of people from New York coming down here and fucking up and then making us look bad. It's like, nah, bro, that ain't always us. That's
Florida man.
Yeah, bro. So you'd be surprised how many Florida men are from Ohio. I don't know what the hell is on Ohio, but they wilding up there, man.
That's funny.
Yeah, isn't there a Miami, Ohio?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Little fun fact. All right, so do you stream? Do you podcast, or you just a fan of podcasts?
No. I got a podcast. It's Family Talk podcast, and I do a podcast on Tuesdays and Saturdays. My podcast on Tuesdays is with me and my Uncle Telly called Real Talk Tuesdays. We kind of do the same thing you do. We talk about every and anything under the sun, and we keep that shit 100. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We're not here to like console your feelings. We're not here to coddle anybody. We're here to keep that shit a buck. You know what I'm saying? And we specialize in holding women accountable for the fuck shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? But we also like to hold men accountable. So that's our podcast on Tuesdays, 8:30. You can come check us out, and you gentlemen are more than welcome to come hang out and you know bring some of that up north flavor to the podcast, man. We always welcome for guests.
I can tell you are you over 30?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, see, I could tell like the three of us are from a generation that like we're dying out, man. Like we got to keep that spirit alive, you know, like fuck your feelings. Like we need to handle this situation.
Right. I mean, we just had a podcast not too long ago where we stepped on a couple toes because we talked about body shaming and how body shaming has got to a point where it's letting people be acceptable for being out of shape and unhealthy. And we stepped on a couple toes with that one, and we was like, I'm not apologizing for that. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I think it's fucked up how we can praise Lizzo and tell her how brave she is when she walk around with her ass crack showing at the Lakers game, and that's brave and bold. But 50 Cent at the Super Bowl with his shirt off, they called that man fat, and I'm like, excuse me, what?
First of all, the fact that he can even get up there on the upside down pull-up bar thing in one move, the fat people can't do it.
And he was at least 55 cents. At least.
But listen though, he's like 46 though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He put on that, but he's still eating good though. He put on that grown man weight. Lizzo
Oh, that's that getting money weight right there.
That's that getting money weight. That's that. That's how I eat Benny Hanna's and Ruth Chris a couple times a week.
Oh yeah.
Lizzo's thong looks like that children's swing at the park that you stick the kids' feet
That
on.
you put the kids in.
That's what her thongs look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't compare and contrast to that. Yeah, but no, I keep it real. I'm not here to coddle and save nobody's feelings, man. I'm here to tell you straight up how it is and what it is and what it ain't.
All right. That's what we like. That's what we like over here. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next segment. Choose one. All right, so here we go. You can only watch 1 year of black movies. You know, Brian B. Knowing is an avid non-black movie watcher. Right? He has not seen any black movies.
That's not true.
But you got to pick one of these years. You can only watch one of these years. You got 1990 with House Party and Mo Better Blues. 91 with House Party 2, Boys in the Hood, The Five Heartbeats, New Jack City, and Strictly Business. That was a strong year.
Yeah.
92 was Juice, damn. Class Act, Mo Money, Boomerang, and Malcolm. Damn, Malcolm X. Yo, Malcolm X, when that came out, that shit was serious. Yo, I had an X in my head. You know, from the barbershop. Fucking 93, CB4, What's Love, Menace to Society, Poetic Justice, and Sister Act. There was a lot of black women will swear by Sister Act. So that's when Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh
94.
Yeah.
94.
Goldberg.
Yo, 94, we got Fresh, Crooklyn, Jason's Lyric, Above the Rim, A Low Down Dirty Shame. 95, Dead Presidents, Waiting to Exhale, Higher Learning, Vampire in Brooklyn, Friday. 96, Set It Off, Don't Be a Menace, A Thin Line, The Preacher's Wife, and Fat Beach. I don't even remember Fat Beach.
Was that Dre?
You mean like Dr. Dre?
No, the other Dre.
The fat Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Like Ed Lover, Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
It might have been.
I think that's yeah.
Yo, 97, Baps, Love Jones, Eve's Bayou, Soul Food, and Booty Call. 98, Belly, Players Club, How Stella Got a Groove Back, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, He Got Game. And 99, In Too Deep, The Best Man, The Wood, and Life. Life is probably, it's like just technically, is like as movies are concerned, it was probably the best movie on this whole chart. In my opinion. But which decade would y'all choose? I mean, which year?
I'm gonna go at 90. I'm gonna go at 99.
Yeah, 99 is a good year.
Here's my reason why. I can relate because I can relate to all these movies. I've seen all these movies.
Right.
In Too Deep is like, you know, The Wood is a classic.
Classic.
Life is a classic, and The Best Man is a classic. You know what I'm saying? So it's just 4 classic movies, and like you said,
yes,
Life itself was, you know, at least one time during the week you quote a line from Life. If you don't, you lying.
Or you haven't seen it. Like
or you don't even realize. Yeah, I seen it.
Hey, listen, I don't care. Hey, I'm a nasty motherfucker, right? That's why. like you quote at least one line from Life. So I'm gonna go at 99.
Okay, that sounds good. What about you, Brian B. Knowing? What 2-3 movies have you seen on this entire list?
See, the thing is, right? A lot of these movies are good. Like all these movies are good, right? But the question is, which ones have the best rewatchability? You know what I'm saying? Like 92,
99.
Yeah, and I was leaning towards 99. But like 92, like how many times in the year you gonna watch Malcolm X?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, like a lot of these movies. So
Boomerang,
99 has the most movies that like I will watch more than once in a year. You know what I'm saying? But like 98, I will watch Players Club more than once a year. But How Stella Got a Groove Back? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 99 too.
I think I'm gonna have to do 99 myself.
Yeah.
I think I have to do 99 myself. Those are all classic movies, man. That you can watch with different age groups.
Right.
You know. Now, one more. Choose one. Choose one of these. All right. Which one would you prefer? Got to choose one of them. You got the high and tight booty, the cougar booty, the Baywatch booty, squared up. Yo, there's a lot of that at the beach. Yo, the thunder, the top shelf, the babella, the cornbread fed, or the tax season slash PS6 coming out. Which one? Yo, I ain't mad at the thunder, yo. Cougar nice too.
I'm gonna go with high and tight in the cougar.
Okay.
And the thunder's pretty nice too.
Yeah, the high and tight. It just looks so tight. Like I need to be I need a little loose, a little jiggle in that wiggle.
Yeah, that's like a muscle button.
Yeah, like she in the gym, solid. You dig? But that Baywatch looking decent. And I ain't gonna hold you. That cornbread fed joint looking job. I can't fade the tax season. That's crazy.
Hey, yo, man, it's tax season.
I already got my taxes back. I'm cool.
Yo, make sure y'all check us out every Saturday, 6:30 p.m. on the Spinwax Radio app in your Apple Store or your Google Play. Make sure you download that on your devices so you can check the replay of the show, audio version, when you're in your car, riding, whatever. Yo, first topic of tonight, the frustrated man. All right. So I came across this video on social media, and a woman was talking about where a man might be in his life or not, and why a woman should or should not date him. And I wanted to know what y'all thought about this. Is she speaking facts or is bullshit?
Whenever you meet a guy, the first thing that you want to make sure that's in check: finances, career, accomplishments. Very, very important. If you want to have a healthy relationship, it is very important that those three things are in check when you meet a guy. Because one thing, a man is a very unhappy man if his money is not right, if his career goals are not right, and if his accomplishments are not right. Remember, a man's ego is about what he has accomplished in life, how much money he has in the bank. So if he does not have those three items in check, I can almost assure you, you're going to get a very unhappy man, which is going to take all of his frustrations and emotions out on you, which is going to cause you to be very, very miserable. So with that being said, when you meet a guy, make sure finances, career, accomplishments are in check, because then you have a stable man. Because if he don't have those things in check, it's a wrap. You got a man, a miserable man. Okay? Remember that.
Facts or cap? Mr. Skywalker?
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it's like 95% facts, right? Now, some dudes might have different priorities as far as like career-wise or accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Because like some dudes might be like, I'm just happy in my career, so I don't really worry about accomplishments. Because it's like I've seen dudes who I make $100,000 a year, kind of doing the same thing every day. So I'm not really trying to accomplish shit. I'm just trying to get this bag, get my bag, and
trying to maintain. Yeah,
trying to maintain, but you maintain it at a high level, so they might not be worried about accomplishments as much. But I will say the rest of what she said is 100% factual. And if a man sees that video and gets in his feelings, then she must be touching a nerve somewhere with you, because for the one time it was a black woman. She wasn't demeaning a man. She wasn't saying that she was better than a man. She wasn't talking shit about man. She was giving you facts. If a motherfucker's not happy with himself or his life, he's not going to be happy in his relationship. So therefore, when you meet a man, make sure he has his money in check, because the number one stress of a lot of relationships is money. Make sure he has his career in check, because you don't want a dude who's trying to find a job or trying to find himself. That's like the worst thing, especially our age, in our 30s. Brother, you don't need to be trying to find yourself in your 30s. You need to have some type of idea of what the fuck you're going to be for the rest of your life. Some idea. And his accomplishments, if you meet a man that is, again, in his 30s or whatever age that the lady was, I'm thinking somewhere between 30 and 40. If you meet a man that, hey, I'm giving her the benefit. hey, you know that black don't crack, you know?
Yeah.
So if you meet a man her age and you don't have accomplishments, then you are going to be bitter. So I'm going to say what she's saying is fact.
Okay, how about you, Brian Benoit?
I think I'm gonna agree with Sky, but also I think as men, to her point, we do got to work on curtailing that a little bit. Now I understand like being frustrated that you not where you want to be in your life, financially, career wise, accomplishment wise, but that should not be a reason to take it out on your lady. And that was her main caution for the younger women. Like, he's going to take it out on you, and we got to. Now, every man don't do that. But there are a lot of guys, and there are enough guys for her statement to be true that do that. And we, as a group, have to work on doing that and making sure we checking in on our brothers and make sure they're not doing the same thing. Because you may not have got those things, but if you at least on the road and you have a clear plan, a good woman can and will help you get to those things and get to those things quicker. But if you all pouty and whiny and you got a bad attitude because you ain't got it and you just ready to just pour out your frustration on whoever's around you because you haven't gotten those things, that's a problem. Because even if you get them, that the way you act, that's a core issue. You know what I'm saying? It really don't have nothing to do with none of that other stuff. And B, if you lose all that stuff, like we just had the pandemic, tons of people lost their jobs and their careers and their accomplishments and all that. So when you hit rock bottom, you gonna turn back into the Grinch. Like, you gotta like work on this, and everything else should flourish properly. But she is right though.
Okay, I had to agree. I have to agree with both of y'all, man. There's a lot of agreeing going on. It's some bullshit. Yeah, man. Because especially if you're goal oriented, there's always a new goal.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to have some accomplishments under your belt before you can really give the time and energy to a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because otherwise there's really no balance, because you're really just focusing on the goal.
Yeah.
You know. So then how do you navigate that when you meet somebody and you're like, damn, like, this is a great person, I still haven't gotten what I'm after yet.
Yeah.
But
especially the time. Like, think about when I was in school, there's no way I could have, because I was working full time and going to school full time. There's no way I could have had a healthy relationship. Even if she was dope and I wanted, like, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to make it work. I just didn't have the time. I was getting to school early just so I could sleep until class started. There's no way I was going to maintain that relationship the way I would have wanted to, because I just didn't have the time and the energy.
Mm-hmm. So you just dropped it?
Yeah, no, not school.
No, her.
Oh yeah, I finished what I was doing.
Okay, so you cold-hearted, so you could just cut it off.
Nah, but I wasn't talking to nobody. I didn't even start talking to anybody because I knew it wasn't going to go well for us, and I'd rather wait and at least still have the opportunity than get in there and screw it up. And now she definitely don't want to talk to me no more.
Okay, so it's kind of saving it for later. Like, hey, I want to work with you, but not right now because I'm focused
not right now.
And I don't got. That's very valiant of you. I like that.
Yo, because in the meantime, in between time, it's some things come across your path.
Hold on, Mr. Brian Benoit. Now let me ask you this, right? So you weren't entertaining no relationships, right? Because you were focusing on yourself. Right. But were you still clapping cheeks and when you had the chance?
No, I was dead tired. I was getting up at 5 and getting back home at like 1. So I ain't have nothing for nobody. By the time school was over, I was in the bed at like 7, 8 o'clock and just trying to catch up on like I was wiped out.
Okay, so he took the celibate route. Look at you,
a monk.
Somebody get this man a robe and a little white thing. We're gonna change his name to Father Brian B. Knowing.
Where Doug Bennett trying to work his way. I think his internet connection is on the fritz again. You know, but social media speaks. So I just like to grab random messages from social media that people have posted just so we can have our little commentary, right? Yo, don't argue with her. Just say my side bitch was right about you and walk away.
Like she gonna club you in the back of the head. You playing with your safety, big dog. But go ahead and do your thing, yeah.
All right. Oh, so listen, right?
Oh, you did it before.
Listen, I didn't do that, but I did have an incident where the argument got heated, and I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? I used to be the type of nigga that say stuff that don't need to be said, but I'm not even gonna say it tonight, shorty. I'm gonna let you live and walk away, knowing damn what I was gonna spark. It be like, nah. Say what you gotta say. I said, you really want me to say what I gotta say? She was like, yeah. I said, that's right. I said, you know what? You problematic and you flaw. That's the reason why you got different bitches at your birthday party every year, because you can't keep no friends.
Yeah.
Woo! The self-reflection is
gave us some truth.
Yeah, she can't argue with that. she can argue about a side chick. She can't argue with that.
But that comment though, that is very future Kevin Samuels. Like, I mean, if you bold enough, go for it, big dog. I'm gonna encourage you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, bro, you a G, you say it.
Yeah.
You a G, you say it. But you right, bro.
I said,
hey, at that point, you woke up and chose violence.
Right.
Yo, they said some of these men, not all men, they actually said needs to heal from those demons before they get into a relationship.
Absolutely.
If you got demons, you definitely got to heal from your demon.
Yeah,
but if you dealing with demons, do you necessarily know that you're dealing with demons?
Sometimes the demon. So you know what? I'm gonna say this, and you know what I'm saying. Since we keeping it real, sometimes the demon is your motherfucking mama, and the toxic traits that she put in you. Sometimes you need to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
We was talking about mama's boys last week.
Mommy issues. Sometimes you need to deal with them demons, and sometimes that demon is your mama. So she's 100%. They are 100% factual on that one.
Well, if say you got a demon mother, do you think some guys still seek that out in the women that they end up dealing with? You know, some people like their mom, like they see their mother in other women.
Right.
All right. How deep you want to go with this one?
Go deep.
Go ahead. We here. Go ahead.
All right. It can either go two ways. You can either let me give it to you from a perspective of black men. Since we're all black men, let me give it to you the perspective of black men. It can either go two ways. You can walk around and spend your entire life looking for a woman that's gonna treat you exactly like your mama. So that's when you want a bitch to cook, clean, fold your drawers, and put up with your shit, what your mama do, because that's your mama. Or you can go the complete opposite, and you can be one of them fuckboy black men that don't like black women because you can't stand your mama and anything about her.
Two opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
God damn. And they're both out here.
And they loud.
Like I don't mean the diss, but I mean the diss. Like those like those fuck boys, fresh and fit. You know, obviously they can't stand their mamas, so they have issues with black women. Because I don't. First of all, me personally, I'm an equal opportunity dater, baby. I date anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a preference on race. You know what I'm saying? Long as she thick and a little toxic, that's right up my alley.
A little spunk is what the white people
You
call.
need a little spunk.
Yeah, she's thinking and a little toxic. That's right on my alley. I don't give a damn. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Asian, Filipino. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. You could be black as midnight or a bright light. I don't give a damn. But I don't shit on no color woman because I got mommy issues, and that's what those type of women do.
Okay. Coming in strong. Yo, but okay. Yo, only a true hustler knows being broke kills your sex drive and happiness.
Oh, that's bullshit. It's a lot of bum people out there having sex and having
mad sex. They getting it in.
Hey, bitches out here on Section 8. Niggas out
I was just about to say
Section 8.
Niggas out here on unemployment out here populating the motherfucker.
They down the welfare office like, God damn, you gonna keep bringing them in here? Only so many names gonna fit on this paperwork, big dog. I need you to slow down.
That's true, yo. That's real. That's real. Men, non-sexual things that make women attractive to you. Go. Silent.
I was trying.
I was trying not to go first this time.
A
woman that openly has your back.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the most attractive things that you can have. Like when you playing a game and you talking shit and your girl takes your headset and she start talking shit for you. Like, yeah, he kicking your ass. Like that's attractive. A woman that openly has your back.
Talking mad shit to that little 7-year-old.
Hey, little Cody can get it.
Yo, they talk the worst.
Oh yeah. Kids trash.
They're very vulgar.
Uh-huh.
Yo, how about a woman that you don't have to repeat yourself?
That's all.
I appreciate that trait.
Boy, sound a little Cam Newton-ish over there right now.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just because it means that you was listening.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like
that's
if we're talking, and I always have to say it, then that means you're not listening.
Oh, I got a good one. A woman that's not making you pay for her past bad relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Because ain't no worse than a woman throwing you in. Like, how you date me but already dogging me by throwing me in the same category as the last 5 niggas that you with.
Like, I don't know none of them niggas.
Like, I don't know none of them niggas.
I won't say, is she funny?
Okay, you want to laugh with? You want somebody to laugh with?
Yeah, funny always. Funny always gets points.
He want old Jess Hilarious behind.
Yeah, hey man, a nigga date down and looks at her personality. If you know what I'm saying.
Hey, yo, she looking way better.
Oh yeah, because she getting money.
Hey, she invested.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen Jess twice in comedy shows down here in Florida. She fine. She fine in real life.
Yeah.
When did you see her?
I seen her
before or after Wildin' Out.
I seen her after Wildin' Out. So this is after after Wildin' Out. But she been funny for a while though. She been, like, her humor is funny to me. So she been funny for a minute though. So I fuck with Jess though.
Okay, she said, this is exactly how I feel. People always tell me, you musty, you smell like fish, wash your cheesy coochie. Here's why I fucking stink. Because I hustle and I be trapping all fucking day. If you a female and don't smell like an egg salad tilapia sandwich dipped in shit, you not a real bitch. You a useless asshole. 100.
You can't be serious. She gotta be trolling. There's no way that you're serious. There's no way that you're serious.
Because she be trapping. You be trapping the funk between her legs.
What are you trapping?
I'm with Brian. You gotta be trolling. Like, I feel like you posted that to get the attention. You can't be serious.
Also, it might be time for you to switch hustles. If you don't have time for a shower.
Yeah. I've seen women work 12-hour shifts in nursing homes, changing diapers, and still not. Well,
yeah.
You know,
just dirty.
You smell like a regular hard day's worth of work. You don't smell like the old tilapia that they throw in the fuck are we talking
about? See, people be trying to use the hustle to cover their BS. Nah, there's something wrong with you. If you were really good at what you were doing, you would have time to do what you need to do on the side.
Maybe you need to find a new hustle if you hustling that long and you can't take a shower.
Absolutely. You're not good at it. Go find something else to do.
Ah.
That nigga said the cheesy. What? Why it smell like cheese, yo?
She said men on Messenger be like, hey, you fat anyways, bitch. Hey. Is that true?
That's not funny, but it's funny, yo. These things are crazy.
I got girls, and that's facts. Niggas hit, like the same nigga hits her up every day. She never responds.
Just talking to herself
every day, and I'm just like, at this point, you just block his ass because damn.
That's crazy. Man.
Why niggas always want to come over your house? What the fuck is wrong with your house?
My house in the shop, nigga. What you talking about?
Bitch, because the wife not jumping over there. Bitch,
yeah. You got nicer pillows. You got nicer sheets.
Yeah, your sheets comfy. You got nicer pillows. You got that bath and body works, smell good shit in the shower.
Tell the truth. It's easier for me to leave than it is for me to put you out.
That was gonna be my next point. No matter what happens, I can just leave. Whether it's good or bad, I leave. It's over.
Word up. Keep your keys. Don't sit them down nowhere.
Definitely keep your keys.
Yo, they hide them shit.
Yeah, it's your house is different from my house. I'm in my house all the fucking time. I want to be in somebody else's shit.
Right. You got candles over here.
Right.
Put my scent all over your shit. Yo, no woman knows how to start sex.
First of all, she's a goddamn lie. As a woman, it doesn't really take much. Men, we are looking for any type of sign. Literally, all you have to do is touch our leg and look at us. At that point, oh, that's what we doing? Boom, dick hard. Like it don't take much.
It don't, cause you could be in the kitchen reaching for something on the top shelf. That alt-right, hey,
I'm with it.
Yeah,
you really right about that shit.
Yeah,
it's like they teach you on the chalkboard.
Right.
Yeah.
They just be scared. Huh? Like, girl, we've had sex already. Why are you afraid? Come hop on this.
Yo, he said, I grew up watching my mama do the impossible, so a weak female is unacceptable to me.
Shit. Buddy boy, you need to go back and understand that your mom had to do the impossible because she didn't have help. So your mom is not supposed to be the one that's pulling up the heavy mule. That's what your job as a man is, and you're supposed to have a woman to equally back you up and support you while you pull that heavy mule. So your mom, bless her heart, she did the job that a nigga should have been doing. So basically, if your sorry ass daddy was around, she wouldn't have had to pull the impossible. Because it wouldn't have been impossible with two people. So you definitely need to change your mindset, and you're gonna stay single and coochie-less forever.
Coochie-less.
Coochie-less is funny.
They be getting coochie though.
Yeah, they get coochie,
and they be reproducing.
That's the problem. Yeah, to Sky's point, it's cool, and you, of course, you want a woman with drive or that can work hard or whatever. But you don't want to see her do what your mom did. Like, that's the whole point of you being in a relationship and supporting one another. We should never recreate this house again. You did because your mom was overly stressed. You don't know how many times she cried herself to sleep at night, and you weren't happy as a kid. So you don't want to recreate that situation for your kids. So it's cool that she has these traits, but also they should never be used.
That's good, man. That's good. Yo, y'all niggas got y'all woman paying half the rent. Man, the fuck up. Let her pay the whole rent while you working on your mixtape, King.
Absolutely. Respect yourself. It is 2020 to respect yourself. To get your mixtape popping, okay? Respect yourself, Kings.
It's your
These
NFTs.
women
Hey,
is
don't let her
getting
tell
the
you
bag.
anything otherwise. Respect yourself, King. Pay the right. Hey, don't watch your woman struggle. Close your eyes.
God.
These women definitely getting bagged. They selling clothes, they selling plates, they selling hair. Man, she could cover that rent.
Yeah, she
was doing it before she met me. She got it.
Right.
Yo,
That's the number one thing I asked the bitch. You gonna pay for my hair and nails? Bitch, how was you getting it done before you met me? Yeah.
Look, Polar Knights on Twitch said, "Sweet Jesus, it is the perfect evolution of beard growth."
I feel like we've seen this comment before.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I think it was Polar Nice. Hey, you back on the show? Good to see you, buddy.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Women are naturally expensive. Don't call them gold diggers. Just find one you can afford and stay in your lane.
I can afford that.
It depends on who you're dealing with. If a woman has that taste and standard
Right.
of expensive stuff, then she's allowed to have that standard. I'm never gonna knock anybody for their standards, but you're right. Not every woman is expensive. You know what I'm saying? Because you can find a woman that loves Chili's just like you can find a bitch that loves Ruth Chris and Fleming. So
yeah, some economy bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, you can find either you can get you a American Airlines or a Spirit, bitch. You never.
Yeah.
It just depends on the chick,
Well, your car's right. You find your little Greyhound joint. You like the scenes. I want to see the trees, baby.
Little Peter Pan.
That's rough. Do they have bathrooms on
Bennett in the building?
What's up? What's up?
What's good?
Me personally, I like a megabus bitch.
Coming in hot. Happy to see you, brother.
What's happening? Coming in hot, baby. I want me a megabus bitch. You understand me? A chick that's cheap and will drop me off in the worst neighborhood in town. And then got the nerve to ask me how the service was and give her a Yelp review.
That's what it is. Yo, so you got Doug Bennett in the building, man. How you feeling, man?
Listen. There are days when you kind of wonder why you're put here. But when I saw today's topic, oh, trust me, I know why I'm put here. I hope everybody got their gas mask ready, and I hope you got on flammable drawers. Because I want all the smoke today about this topic. I'm telling that right now. I want all the smoke. Call my ass Smokey D. Bear. You understand me? Call me the chimney. I want all the smoke today. I've been waiting for this topic all week. Let's go.
All right.
What's funny, Mr. Doug, is I put this topic on my podcast for Tuesdays too, because I definitely seen it, and I'm with you. I seen the topic, and I was driving. And I risked sending that message. Like, you loud guess why I was on the interstate driving. Because I'm with you. You came for you. Hey, I came to step on next tonight.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm crushing tracheas, esophaguses. I'm telling you right now.
Esophagi?
Let's do the plural. Esophagi. Let's do it.
I did not come to play you around with nobody with this subject. Because
this joint, man, I don't know about y'all, but no, man. Let's just go. I don't even want to let off. Let's just go, bro.
I got extra motive. I'm a diehard Panther fan. Okay, I've been rocking with Cam Newton since the day he got drafted to Carolina. That was my guy.
All right, right to it.
Tonight's main topic: Cam Newton kept it 100%. All right, so there was a recent interview with Cam Newton, NFL quarterback Cam Newton, on $1 million worth of game.
Can we still call him that?
He could still get signed. He was just playing.
Okay.
He's still out there.
He's got a couple teams circling the wagon right now.
Okay. All right.
So he made some remarks that people are deeming sexist, misogynistic, etc., etc. So I'll just get right to some of the quote. Cam said, I had a perfect example of what a man was in my life by my father. My parents have been together for 36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful thing. I grew up in a 3-parent household. My mom, my father, and my grandmother, and I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch, a woman. A bad bitch is a person who is just, girl, I'm a bad bitch. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act that part, Newton said. And there's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of I'm a boss bitch, I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, but you can't cook. You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead. So Cam Newton said all of these things in a recent interview, and
Hey, Boone.
everybody's going crazy.
Boom. My nigga, did you ever watch Reading Rainbow when you was growing up, nigga? Because you are the most stop and go reader. You gotta put some emphasis on that shit. Like, you gotta put some emphasis. He said that you were a boss. He said you was a boss bitch, but your ass didn't know how to cook.
Doug, leave Floyd alone. leave Floyd alone. Leave Money Mayweather alone. Okay?
God damn, man. Let's go. Let's go. First, no. You know who we need to go to? Mr. Apologetic. Go first, B Knowing. Go first.
Why I need to go first, man?
Because you always find a way to justify BS. I want to hear it. I want to hear what you got to say.
NEMPATHY Show. It's no empathy. That means no empathy for both sides. Not just no empathy for the women. We got to get on the men too. But today, I see where Cam is coming from.
Oh, right. There we go.
And I think it's funny how so many women got upset at what he said, but also, sweetie, you want a man that can cook. You want a man that know when to be quiet. Like, that's just, as an adult, you should know when to just shut the hell up. Like, that's not a man or woman trait. You dig? And as a woman, you will want your man to know when he can be comfortable with letting go of the reins and allowing you to do some leading. If you know the subject better than him, why are you so angry? Because that man said he don't want this type of person. You, as a woman, you can say, you can list off a litany of men that you don't want to date, whether it be race, weight, height, skin color, financial status, whatever you don't like, women can scream it from the mountaintops. But when a man says something to the same effect, it's a problem. Some of y'all are very hypocritical and it's not cool. And y'all know I be on this show weekly defending y'all, but y'all was wrong this week.
And I can attest, weekly, he be on this show defending y'all. Mm-hmm. Johnny Cochran. That's what he is.
A lot of publications wrote about this, and there was a lot of men who were jumping on Cam Newton.
Go, Mr. Skywalker. You let the force be with you, sir.
How you just come on here regularly?
Nah, because I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. I've been waiting for this joint, man. Boone, you can take the night off, brother. Mr. Skywalker.
Do your thing, baby.
Stephen A. Smith.
Thank you. Thank you.
I see you, I'm going to slap the rest of that fucking hairline off your head.
It's up for you, nigga.
When I see you, Stephen A. Smith. I know you're no hairline makeup wearing bitch ass. Then
God.
Have the gas.
He won't smoke.
He won't smoke. I just want this nigga won't smoke for real. I just wanted a couple of flames.
Sit up here and talk. Sit there with that young lady who's obviously mad. Okay, first of all, ladies, I'm like Brian said, y'all bitches got standards out the fucking wazoo. I don't date a man that's under 6 foot. Bitches be I call them the 666. This is something I made up a while ago. It's the 666. Gotta have 6 inches or bigger, 6 figures, 6 foot. And yet you walk around here 5'4", no ass, cone titties, and a fupa. Talking
No,
about
matter of
you
fact, they the other 666. They look like Juicy J and DJ Paul.
You can't ask for that. Okay, you can't
God damn, I feel like I should have went first.
You can't be built like Manny Fresh. Talk about you want a nigga built like fucking Treese Alba. That don't work like that. That's not how this works. First of all, Cam Newton didn't say a fucking thing wrong. He listed his preference. He is 6'5". This man is worth $98 million. Okay, and he is no homo pause. But, you know, the nigga's always doing his workout video, so you see how he physically looks. That man can have any fucking preference he preferably wants to. I don't understand what the problem is. And to another point, it's like, what did he say that was wrong? What did he say? Bitches so worried about being boss bitches that you forgot how to be an actual goddamn woman because you out here trying to make 6 figures. You out here trying to run a company, but you can't fry a piece of chicken to save your goddamn life. Wondering why your nigga cheat on you. You can't fry a fucking pork chop to save your life. Wondering why your nigga cheat on you. You need a fucking rice cooker to actually make some decent rice. Wondering why your nigga cheating on you. Okay, you so worried about having a fat ass and nice looking titties that you forgot to cater to this man. You don't tell this man, hey babe, you look handsome today. Hey babe, you did a good job. Hey babe, I see you working hard. You don't let a nigga come lay on your chest. As a man, okay, as a man, I picked a woman because you are supposed to be my safe place and my comfort. You so worried about being a boss bitch that you've lost sight of that shit. 1000%. Nigga has no safe place. Nigga has no comfort. And in all honesty, again, he's right because you so busy being a boss bitch that you done got in competition with me. I get a raise in my job. Now you want a raise in your job. I get a higher position. Now you want a higher position. So now you trying to outbeat me as like the main person in the house. I tell you what, when a motherfucker break in this house, I tell you what, go get him, bad bitch. You got it. Since that's what you trying to outbeat me and everything, go get them
classes. Go down there and top out that nigga.
Hey, you got it. I tell you what, I'm gonna do you one better, baby. Here you go. Here you go. That's the blank right there. I'm gonna hand it to you. There you go. You go get them, baby girl. Since you got every damn thing. And on top of all that, right? On top of all that, the problem is Cam Newton said they don't know when to be quiet. And that pissed off a lot of women. I don't understand. Ladies, if you ask any man in this world, what is the one thing we want from our woman? It is simply this phrase. We want you to shut the fuck up. Listen, here's a perfect example. And I swear to God, I'll let Doug go. This is a perfect example.
Oh, no. You on the roll, brother. You on the roll, baby. Call your ass margarine. You on the roll.
This is my perfect example. If I'm in a car with my lady and we drive into a place, we both know where the place is at. And taking a left is gonna be 5 minutes, taking a right is gonna be 7 minutes. But I take a right. I don't need to hear you talking shit about my right. It's like we're gonna get there. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. I don't understand why you're talking. Shut up. I don't need to hear how I didn't put the socks together correctly. I don't need to hear how I misplaced and put this bowl here or there. I don't need to hear it. Oh, you forgot to get butter when you went to the grocery store. I don't need a lecture about that. I'll get it tomorrow. We gonna die without the butter tonight? Shut the fuck up. It's like women, I don't understand. Women ask you the dumbest shit, and we've all been the victim of it. We went out to a party. We got home late. I took a shower. We're both laying in bed. I don't understand it. You so busy in your own fucking mind that you can't read the room. I don't turn on the PlayStation, right? The TV's not on. I have put my phone on the charger. I put that motherfucker on my nightstand, and I have rolled over in my bed. What part of my body language is it? I want to have a fucking conversation with you. None. It's a fact. And a fact, right? This fact. Men use 40,000 words a day. Women use 75,000 words a day. Bitch, when I come home, I got 10,000 words left. Okay? When you come home, you got 25,000 left. There's a 15,000 word gap here, motherfucker. I ain't got it for you. So just shut up. Call your homegirl. That's what your homegirls are for. So there's a lot of women who don't know how to shut the fuck up. There's a lot of women who don't know how to be a woman because you're so busy trying to outbid a man. And now you're mad because Cam Newton said, and now you got these bitch made niggas like Stephen A. Smith and all these other men. Cam Newton's wrong. Wrong about what? And then they got the nerves enough to attack his, Cam Newton's got 3 baby mamas. Well, you know, if I was $100 million football player that looked like Cam Newton, I'd be slinging dick around the world too. I don't understand. Have you seen his baby mamas? They find it. Okay? They find it. Especially that one that used to be a stripper. And her ass is real. That thing walk, it just jiggle. I wouldn't have pulled out of that shit either. He got 2 kids about her. Pull out of the way. I wouldn't trust me to back out of an empty parking lot in Walmart. Like, I wouldn't. No, pull out of the way. He talking about his man's kids. He can afford all his kids. The nigga's worth $90 million. He can afford, like, what? How you? It's like you use anything to bash this man when all he's ever did is be one of the best black quarterbacks that ever graced the field. We not black like this nigga don't hold a rushing record for touchdowns in fucking NFL history. No quarter, like the closest quarterback has like 20 rushing touchdowns. Cam Newton got like 57. So just because he's not a good couple seasons, don't try to diminish this man's record as what he did as a professional athlete. He is a black man taking care of all 4 of his kids. Let's not to mention the oldest daughter's not even his, yet he's still taking care of that young lady like it's his fucking child. He doesn't give a shit. So let's not diminish this man's whole career and life because he said something to hurt you raggedy bitches' feelings. Don't nobody care about y'all raggedy ass feelings. I tell you what, call your girl. What's the one white lady that be doing the houses and shit? I can't. Huh? No. The white lady, Martha Stewart. How about you call Martha Stewart and Chef Gordon Ramsay so he can teach you raggedy bitches how to fry some chicken or cook a good salmon or make a nigga a good steak, because that's what the hell wrong with y'all. And the bitch be like, oh, if a man lead right, a woman will follow. How long did it take you to get a man to lead right? Because you bitches be out here dating for 12 years before you actually let a man lead. And do you actually let that man lead? No. You don't actually let that man lead. You have been enough of a man for you to sit back and do what the fuck I tell you to do. So you shut up. So no, I don't feel like what he said is wrong. I don't see anything wrong with it. And I want to slap every single nigga, especially Stephen A. Smith bitch ass, for agreeing with it, right? And to all the women that are mad, I tell you what, I bet you can't cook a better Sunday meal than his mama. Because if you can cook a better Sunday meal than Cam's mama or grandma, then I'll shut the hell up. They from Atlanta, Georgia. So you know that cornbread gooder than a motherfucker. So stack their cornbread against your cornbread, and then I'll shut the hell up. But until the meantime, you know
dang. That's what nobody has ever outdugged Doug.
You ain't never lied about that, boy.
My bad. I wasn't trying to steal your thunder, Doug.
No. Nigga, you didn't steal thunder. Lightning, rain, nigga, you stole all of it. Like, goddamn, all precipitation, nigga, you took. First, here on NEMPATHY, we do not condone the use of the word bitches. We would like to say unstable creature.
Well, I was getting my inner Troy in from Wade and Exhale. I was getting my you
raggedy. Now I'm gonna be real with you, man. This is the quintessential example of the contradictory hypocrisy that we reside in now. Straight up and down. I can't put it any other way than that. We can't, and this is the thing that gets me. Women have so many social constructs out here to tell you what type of man they want. And like Skywalker said, or should I call him brother Backdraft, because this nigga want all the smoke today. The reason why they exclude men is usually something that we can't control. It is usually because of our height. It's usually because of our Johnson size. We control neither of those. We control neither. I don't know a person that stood in line in heaven and said, while God was handing out big dicks, and said, you know what? I got to hurry up and get to earth to suffer. Forget this big dick. Give me more common sense. It ain't happening. There's not a man in this world that would not trade a nickel's worth of common sense for another inch or two on his dick. Forrest Gump was the dumbest character in the world. But when Jenny came into that room, that nigga knew exactly what the hell to do. You understand me? I'm just saying, man, when I look at this, first and foremost, this shows you that we live in a world where people are quicker to get offended than they are to understand. Right. First and foremost, Cam Newton is an anomaly in the black community, and I will show you why. Cam Newton came from a two-parent household where they were together for almost 4 decades. 4 decades. Do y'all understand how odd that is in the black community? 4 decades. All of your brothers and sisters are born to the same 2 parents. Who on this panel can say that they have that type of upbringing? Raise your hand. Well, y'all parents was together for 40 years.
No, I could just say that. I'm lying, but I
thank you.
Say that.
No, my parents have been together since I was born, and I'm 34, so they've been together ever since I've been born.
And that is, and you know, that is the perfect stat in the minority community. 1 out of every 4 children in the black community are born to 2-parent households. Cam Newton is the 1 out of 4. So we didn't take in consideration that he has 40 years of it being done the right way.
Insider trading.
Pretty much. This nigga's the Martha Stewart. He's the Martha Stewart of the black community. He's an inside trader. So we don't think about that. We also don't think about the fact that this phrase right here is what people overlooked when they went to what he said. A woman for me. Mm-hmm. So what are we arguing about? A woman for me. Cam didn't say all women should be. He didn't say all women have to be. He said a woman for me. My woman. What the rest of y'all do. I choose. I don't care about y'all other women. Right. I said a woman for me. That right there says that I, Cameron Newton, am qualifying this statement for myself. The same way these politicians say, Joe Biden. I was about to say Joe Budden. Joe Biden approved this message. That's what Cam Newton said. Cam said, I approve this message. The final point is this. How many times have we sat up here and said the way to a man's heart is through his what?
Stomach.
Thank you. Like, let's stop playing. I have overlooked, and I'm not gonna, because we're politically correct, I'm not gonna say ugly. I have overlooked many a physically attractively challenged female because they know how to make gravy. Do you understand the power of gravy? Do you understand the power of, I don't think you understand the power of gravy. Okay? A woman that knows how to make gravy, her 4 in her face has just become a 4 3/4. Like literally, if you know how to make gravy. Okay? Listen, I'm telling you right now, man, the problem with a lot of women out here, I'm sorry, y'all make this joint, y'all are trying to reinvent the wheel instead of putting more tread on the damn tire. Y'all are trying to reinvent the wheel. Men are very, very simple. Keep his balls empty and his stomach full, and he's fine. Mm-hmm. He is fine. We don't need this. Like, the thing that kills me is, what man has ever gotten mad with a woman when she says, I want a man that makes 6 figures? We don't get mad. We just take our 5 figures to somebody who's gonna like 5 figures.
Broke niggas be mad, but
no.
Broke niggas.
The average broke nigga ain't mad. You wanna know why? Because he like, damn, I'm happy. I get to keep my standards low as shit. Ain't nothing like a C student being accepted by his parents. Ain't nothing like a C student being accepted by his parents.
That was a good one.
What did Theo say? I just want you to accept me because I'm your son. And what did Phil Bill? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Bro,
But
that
it's
was the
the
first
truth.
episode of that series, though. They
Yes.
came out gate swinging.
Because no C student ever gets mad when his parents be like, well, baby, that's the best you can do. It's the truth. But we sit up here and we think, you want to know what social media has done? Social media has made everybody believe that everything in life is attainable. And it truly isn't. It truly isn't. I remember a day where 50,000, a Honda Accord, and 30% off on your goddamn deductible was good enough to bag any chick. Now, chicks want you to make 6 figures, drive a Ghost Phantom, and forget having insurance. These bitches want you to own Geico. Like, come on. But men don't sit up here in front and fake. We do everything in our power to raise ourselves to that level if we want to get the type of woman we want. Period. We don't bitch about it. I'm sorry, not bitch. We don't unstable creature about it. We sit up here and we do what it is we need to do to get on that level, or we accept that we're a level lower. When you play Madden, you got 3 levels: rookie, pro, and all Madden. If you are a rookie and you decide to come up to all pro level, don't get mad when we whoop your ass at this level. You stay yourself at your level. The problem is women get mad when you sit up here and ask them, yo, this is my level. They want to get mad because they don't want to bring themselves up to that level when men all over the world are trying to either raise their level or being satisfied at the level that they're at. And it is not like this man said, I want my woman to be barefoot and pregnant. Now, if Cam had said that, then they'd be like, God damn, Cam.
Right.
God damn, bro. I've seen you complete passes better than that. I've seen you complete passes better than you completed that statement. I get it. But Cam said the woman for me. And the truth of the matter is, let's be honest. And I'm just going to keep it real. How many men are in precarious situations because their woman didn't know how to keep her mouth shut? I'm sorry. This subject needs to be broached. And the reason why I say it needs to be broached is because as of late, I have seen so many black outlets and black women talking about how black men need to protect black women. But it's always, when we talk about protection, it's always from an external standpoint. You want me to protect you against the boogeyman, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers. You want me to protect you from everybody on the outside. But when I'm a man and I say I'm going to protect you from yourself, as if to say, baby, do not wear that tonight. Don't wear that. Because if you go out there with your butt and your breasts out, some fool is going to end up. And the one thing that women don't understand is we got idiots in our community. People who wake up saying, you know what? Freedom is just too good for me. I'm going to do something today that's going to get my ass sent to jail. We have all encountered a couple of fools where they be like, dog, you just can't function. Like, why you got to be an ass? And shorty, if you go out there in this type of outfit, you're putting me in a position where, guess what? A dude may say something to you and you're going to want me to defend you. You're going to want me to defend you, not knowing that this may know whatever. This joker may be Bruce Lee reincarnated, or he may come with more members of the Wu-Tang Clan with him. And now I got to protect my goddamn neck. Because killer bees are on a swarm, goddammit. Shout out to for being a part of the National Library of Congress with Into the Woo. All right, I bought that back in '93. Shout out, Method Man, Grizzle, you guys. But it's the truth. Women don't ever want you to protect them from themselves. And one of the main things you need to protect them from is the incessant need to keep opening their mouth and running it. Especially when you're looking for somebody else to validate what it is you're saying. Because I don't believe there's a woman in this world who really believes that she could stand toe-to-toe with a dude and beat him. She speaks that way because she knows that somebody in her corner is gonna come and validate her nonsense. She knows it.
No, I'm laughing because I'm thinking about the scenario. Like you said, you and your lady out, she talking crazy to somebody. Now you got to defend her.
Yes.
But if we was out and I started talking crazy to a nigga, like, you on your own, big dog. Like you wanted to fight him, go fight him. Now I ain't gonna let you get jumped.
I'm not gonna let you get jumped, but if you shooting the fair ones, you gotta catch that fade. You gotta catch that fade, bro.
Look, yo, social media, they wasn't having it either. Dude said Cam Newton's comments were taken way out of context, like most things in this age of social media. He was explaining what he likes in a woman, not how he views women as a whole. We live in a Karen society.
Yeah, they chop and screw this shit like Swisher House, bro.
It's 1000% correct. It is. Oh, he said something that upset me, so let's pile on the train. And it's just like at the end of the day, Cam Newton listed his preference in women. Just like Doug said, women have a list of preferences they want from men, and that's okay. But a man says he has a preference, it's not okay. And I made a statement on my podcast a couple of weeks ago. How is it women can have 80,000 preference and that's cool, nobody bats an eye, but the moment a nigga says I don't like fat chicks, all of a sudden we might as well throw us under the fucking jail. Like that's crazy. Like don't shame fat women. Like, no, I don't want that punch bowl bitch. No, I don't want that punch bowl unstable creature. I don't want that. You know what I'm
Listen
saying?
to me. I've been in comedy shows and I asked this one question. What woman will date a man who's both ugly and broke? And I've yet to see one woman raise their hand, which means that one of those two things have got to go. I have never seen a woman say, yeah, I'll take a man that's ugly and broke, because guess what that means? That means that you cannot say shit about this dude when that ugliness and that brokenness come back to kick you in your ass because you chose this ugly, broke dude.
Oh, but see, that's the part where they don't know how to be quiet, because they will. Because I seen the case, right? So I was living in my apartment and I heard it. I heard them arguing. They was sitting on my porch and they was sitting on the porch arguing. And she was like, don't you dare raise your voice at me, you effing faggot, because the other night you let me lick your booty hole. And I was like, wait, whoa. I was like, whoa.
Why would you yell that? See,
I was like, what?
Because it's a quintessential. No, you want to know why, Brian? Because it's a quintessential example of not knowing when to be quiet. It's the same thing that when you make a woman mad after y'all done having sex, the first thing she go to is your dick size. But if my dick size was good enough to keep you coming back for a couple of years.
He was crawling the walls when we was in the room. Now all of a sudden I got small dick energy just because I don't want to tolerate your nonsense no more.
All I'm saying is I've seen those situations and I've said it once. Like I said, Doug, I need to get you on my podcast because you go piss some women off. But I said this. I was like, it's funny how y'all women sit up here and be like, oh, women are so smart, women are so clever, women cheat way better than men, women know how to cheat. I said, y'all so damn smart. How you stayed in that shitty relationship for 6 years?
Damn.
But you want to know the thing that gets me, and this once again shows the contradictory hypocrisy or the hypocritical contradiction of women of this day and age. Men ain't shit, yet you try so hard to compete with us. Come on, y'all, the math ain't math. If men ain't shit, wouldn't you want to be a woman and stay a woman in your feminine energy? Why do you want to be masculine if we ain't shit?
Because they can't depend on a man to take care of man things. And I'm just like, okay, if you living by yourself, what man things do you need to take care of in that house if you're living by yourself? I said every woman is so independent until a frog gets in their house. Now all of a sudden, damn, you wish you had a man, then you wouldn't you?
Yes.
All of a sudden you see a spider in the corner, and all of a sudden you wish you had a man there, didn't you?
Thank you. All of a sudden you commanding that boardroom don't matter now. That damn daddy long leg, and the daddy long legs can't even bite you. You act like it's a goddamn tarantula or something. It's a daddy long leg.
I mean, you wake up with one of them shits on your face. You know,
it don't matter what it is.
It's that crawling stuff.
All I'm saying is, especially in our community, there's certain things we got to start calling out. There's certain things we got to start calling out, because to me, it's getting to a point now where it is so glaring the hypocrisy is so glaring that it's not even funny anymore. Like it used to be funny. It's not even funny anymore. This man is being vilified and called a misogynist because he said, babe, you can't cook. What man doesn't want a woman that knows how to cook?
And what person?
Thank you.
Man, woman, non-binary, whatever you want to be. It would be nice if my partner could cook.
Gordon Ramsay wants a chick that can cook. You think this nigga want to come up in here making Chef Beurre every night? No. Make me some eggs. Because I can't do shit regular. I can't make no food unless I'm hollering at somebody. And the last thing you want me doing is hollering at you, because then I'll be toxic.
All right, so look, right. We've been talking. I came up with a pushback point. Hear me out.
I knew it. I told you.
This is the part of my podcast where I take you off the screen.
Yeah, man. I don't even want to look at this nigga.
No, hear me out. We haven't said, I'm not saying that anybody said anything wrong. My only thing is, we need to stop talking to these women. Like, ain't no argument, because some people, as adults, we have all realized some people are just stupid and choosing stupid.
Right.
So let them choose their stupid in peace. I'm not about to keep going back and forth with you about this. That's what you want to be? That's how you want to live your life? That's the relationship that you want? That's cool. Move around so we can do what we doing over here, big dog. Like we all have said, this is Cam's preference, you know, and every now and then we bring the Bible up on this show. In the Bible, one of the verses goes, if you want to serve the prophets of Baal like your father, go right ahead.
Well,
but
see,
for me,
technically that can't that scripture don't count because a lot of them don't know their daddy. But proceed.
But as for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. You want to go, yeah. 2 + 2 is 49. You absolutely right. Go ahead. You killing this, sis. I see you mathing that math. But go over there, because we're not doing that over here. Ain't no
Let me ask you a
argument,
question. Let me ask you a question. And I'm being dead serious about this. And I gotta be real, man. Haven't you noticed that the majority of the people who talk this talk look similar to us? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. But
my question is this, Brian. So my question is this, Brian. Off of your point, what does a man do when the majority of them share his reflection? What does he do?
Find one. There's plenty of black women that don't subscribe to that notion. And there was black women sounding off saying that the ones who were upset were wrong. You just gotta find your tribe. But once them women see, oh no, we ain't tolerating that over here, you can get with it, or you can go find somebody. Because across races, I think black men are the most tolerable of that type of attitude.
You think?
So once say that's it, what you gonna do, sis?
I can't believe you said we think. I know we are. I know we are. Like there's no doubt in my mind that black men, when it comes to that type of attitude or that type of projection, we are the most tolerant of it all. And the reason why is because we more than likely had to deal with it when we saw our mamas at work, when we saw our mamas go to work. Because if you are a mama and you raised a black male, you couldn't be soft. You couldn't be soft. It's possible, but it's not probable that you were soft. Because if you were by yourself as a single mother, you more than likely could not stand directly in your own feminine energy 24/7, especially raising a male. So, but this is my thing though, Brian. If you say that there are plenty of black women out here, I'm just questioning your point, that think differently, then why are they not saying anything in mass?
They never do. They're quiet. Good girls are usually quiet. They always do. First of all, First of all, they
get
in
him,
the house.
Skywalker. Get him,
They-
Skywalker.
Hold on. We know them good girls. The girls.
He trying to pull a Jedi mind trick.
No,
Get him,
no.
Skywalker.
No, we're
Am
not
I
gonna let you.
lying?
We're not gonna
We
let
know-
you do that. We're not gonna.
No,
let you
we're
do
not gonna let you do that, bro.
We're not gonna let you-
Them
we're not
women
gonna let
be
you do that
in the house.
No, no,
No,
no,
I'm
no,
lying?
no,
The
no.
problem
Where they
is-
be at then?
The problem is because the few don't want to get crushed by the many.
Thank you.
True.
Thank
Can't
you.
be mad at
Somebody
for every-
said it.
For every one that agreed with Cam Newton, there's 10 that disagree. For
And they
every
do
one-
not want to stand 10 toes down against those other 9 that
Right,
don't.
and for every one, they're gonna have to deal with 100 people who gonna post on social media how they don't disagree.
That is the reason why I asked you that, Brian, when you made that statement. Because I'm like, if there are a lot, using your term, a lot, I'm not saying there aren't any that don't subscribe to that thinking, because nothing is 100%, nothing is foolproof. But if we're going to use your terminology as saying that there are a lot, then why are they not standing 10 toes down against the masses who are unjustifiably rather, persecuting Cam Newton?
Because they don't want to?
Because they don't agree.
They're scared of their reaction.
Thank you.
They're scared of their reaction.
Yeah, that's two different things, though. Not agreeing and scared of the reaction is two different things.
Bro, let me ask you a question, Brian. Let me ask you a question. I'm glad you go there. Let's run with that premise. Name one time, because Brian, you ain't a weak dude. You ain't a weak dude mentally or emotionally. How many times have you stood against something that was right despite what may happen?
But I'm a man, though.
No.
I'm a
Right and
man.
wrong. Right and wrong is asexual. Right and wrong
You right.
is asexual.
You're right.
How many times have you stood against the masses because you believed in your heart you were right? Thank you.
Every week did that shit to me.
Now hold on. Because the one thing, wait, I'm not even done. Because the one thing that I love about our community, we love the Lord. Oh, I love the Lord. He heard my cry and it pitted every groan. Shatala. But when it comes that, but the main dude, name one time Jesus ever did not back down from the masses.
That's different, though.
No. We're not going different, because the one thing black people as a whole that we can.
He was ready to
Wait,
die.
hold on, be knowing. One thing I can tell you about the African American community: don't nobody love the Lord the way we love the Lord. Don't nobody love the Lord the way, because God was all we had during slavery. God was all we had. A lot of our great grandmothers and great grandfathers were taught how to read by reading the Bible, not reading books, but reading the Bible. That's the reason why they can quote scripture faster than they can read the Iliad or the Odyssey by Homer, because they like, look, I know the Bible. My grandma could reel off scriptures like breathing. It's just amazing to me. And even speaking to the Stephen A. Smith thing that Skywalker brought up, because I saw that First Take episode. The first thing the female moderator said was, the Bible said, he who finds a wife finds a treasure. You're absolutely right. But the Bible also say, wives, submit yourselves unto your husbands as unto the Lord. The Bible also says man is head of wife the way God is head of man. The Bible also says that a woman is supposed to sit in silence. Now, if we gonna talk about these 66 books, you can't exclude one, because that joint don't have what you say in it.
I got a point, right, Mr. B knowing. And I said this again, I said this on my podcast couple months ago. And it's kind of dealing with this Cam Newton situation and what he's saying about old school things, is that men being treated like kings is a fad that just kicked on about two years ago. Because before it was happy wife, happy life. And then somebody jumped up and started saying, well, you got to treat men good too. And it became a fad, right? It became a fad. Treating men good is a fad. It's a fad that's been on for the last couple of years. So what you essentially have is a bunch of women who don't like the fad of treating men good. And Cam Newton is now almost spoke out of place by saying that, hey, you need to step up, because like Doug said, it's funny how women can tell a man he needs to elevate his manliness 10,000 fucking ways, but the one time we say it, we're suppressing you. It's like, how is it every time a man speaks on a woman, you're always the victim? So break it down for me, ladies. Are you a boss bitch or are you a victim? Are you Are you a go-getter or are you suppressed? Are you independent and don't need no man? Are you being suppressed and told what to do because you can't be both? But yet they're playing both sides of the fence, because you can't be a boss bee, make 6 figures, and then be suppressed by your man at home. Excuse me, how the hell is he suppressing you?
And this is the one thing I will say about this, especially to our community. Somebody's got to point to me at a time in history where our women have ever been suppressed by us. We have always suffered together. That is a historical fact. We have always suffered together. When black men have suffered, black women have been right by our side and vice versa. I do not understand where this mindset comes into play, where we have been suppressing or oppressing our women. I don't know about other races of women. I'm just speaking directly to our community. And the reason why I'm speaking directly to our community is because this type of rhetoric is what has been divisive in our community for the better part of a half century. I am not, for one, sitting up here saying that men are perfect. So whoever decides once I blow up and y'all want to chop and screw this, I am telling you, I am never saying that men are totally exonerated from whatever culpability we have, because we have contributed to this too. But let's not sit up here and act like the women in our community get to fly under the radar of reproach. We need to stop that. That's the reason why I even suggested the boom. We in our community need to sit down and have some hardcore conversations with each other. Some conversations that's going to make people say, ow, ooh, that don't feel right. Really? But we sit there and we take it. Because that's the only way we're ever going to repair this divide between the black man and the black woman. That's the only way we're ever going to repair this divide. Because I'm telling you right now, if we don't, this joint is going to get further and further and further apart. The same way, remember they had this thought that the entire world was Pangea, this supercontinent, and then one rupture just continued to separate the continents and separate them and separate them and separate them to the point where they are so far apart they can't even be reached. That's what's happening in the black community, because we used to be tight, solid. We were the Pangea of the United States of America. And then now all of a sudden, these divisive rhetorics from both black men and black women have come in and have separated us completely. And now we're lamenting at the fact that you got black men dating outside the race, black women dating outside the race, or not even so much dating outside the race. Black women would just rather stay by themselves. But my thing is, if you're going to stay by yourself, then say that's what you chose. But don't sit up here and say that I'm staying by myself because these brothers ain't ish and all this other stuff. No, you're choosing to stay by yourself. Who's Scrugger? I don't know.
Shout out to our Twitch followers.
Oh,
that's a face.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, man. We just gotta get to that point, man, where we have some real conversations with each other, and we really are ready to sit down and accept it. Because, like I said, Cam did not say anything wrong. He really didn't. Cam said the woman for me, and he also referenced the fact that he saw his mama, who's been married to his daddy for 40 years.
Well, you know, the assumption is that it was 40 years of pain.
Oh, it's
there we go. Putting up with her husband's shit. 40 years of cheating and beating and mistreating.
But one thing I'm glad, let's run with that premise. Because the one thing that I can't stand is when people say that about men, you're giving the impression that you as a woman make that man happy all the time.
Facts.
For all the women out there who sit up there talking about how unhappy they are in a relationship, are you going to sit here and look me in the face and tell me you make your partner happy 24/7? Like, this man ain't never got a reason to sit up here and walk away from you.
Oh, they will look you in the face and say that. That's part of the problem.
They will look you in the face, and again,
And that's why, but that was my point. We just not dealing with them no more. Like you said, we gotta get back to panoramic. So everybody not gonna be able to fit.
Pangea, nigga. Pangea. Nigga said panoramic. That's a fucking screen on a television. No, he don't know. Don't do that. He don't know.
You have to get to a point where it is literally, we live in a society that lacks accountability, and it's lack of accountability, and like I said before, it is we live in a society where speaking bad about women is a taboo, because you can't say anything bad because you're fucking up their self-confidence. But
Mr. Skywalker, let me jump in right there. Is it saying something bad, or is it just critiquing so they can be better?
It's holding them accountability, because it sounds negative and saying something bad and creaking their criteria. Now all of a sudden you're fucking with their mental health, because now we're like, oh, we got to protect everybody's mental health. So you mean to tell me I can't hold none of these women accountable because it's fucking with their mental health? So at that point they'll never grow as a woman, because I've said this before, and people think my logic is crazy. I'm like, no, I know what the fuck I'm talking about because I see it. Okay, you can be a 45-year-old grown woman handling your grown woman shit, but you can also have the mentality of a fucking 15-year-old as far as relationships, because nobody's ever held you accountable for your relationships. Because I watch bitches watch these love movies and these Disney movies and think a man's life is supposed to revolve around this woman, and you have women that grow up with that same mentality. And so what happens is you're 35, and I see it all the time. You got these women that are out there that do these nice things, that are in their 30s, fine as shit, nice car, nice job, and I just want a man. Why can't I find a man? I'm gonna tell you why you can't find a man: because you're passive aggressive, condescending, you don't know how to shut up, and you're an asshole.
But see, wait, I gotta speak on this. I gotta speak on that. So are we saying, yeah, and this is a yes or no question. Yes. Are we saying that we're trying to help women so they can heal?
You know what? I'm gonna ask you a question. Heal from what?
But see, that's my problem. But that's my problem though, Skywalker, because I don't know if I want them to heal, because ain't nothing like no toxic box. Oh my God, toxic box is the best.
Toxic box.
Toxic. There's something about toxic box. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. Ain't nothing.
I'm gonna be real with you. We this, you know what I'm saying? This the show, we keep it real. The best pussy I ever had come from a bitch who hit me. I ain't even.
Thank you, boy. Wow. Ain't nothing like toxic box, baby. Oh my God. I'm serious. My thing is this. We gotta put the majority of them together, but we gotta have a little contingent over here that's still a little crazy. We still gotta have a contingent over here that's a little crazy. We do, because every now and then, normal just ain't always popping. I need somebody who will want me to bring them flowers, but then curse me out because they got allergies. Like, that's what I need. I need a chick that say, Doug, bring me some roses, and then start sneezing, but like, nigga, you know I got allergies. Achoo. I need that. That's what I need. So let's not heal them all. But
I don't know. As men, most of the time, we're not trying to heal women, right? It's like women don't understand it. Like, as a woman, you are one complicated fucking creature, because I've never seen a man, right? If I'm talking to y'all, if I'm like, yo, I'm always late for work, and y'all like, you know what, this is back road, why don't you take this back road, and once you get to 15th, make a left, and then you take this alleyway, and you'll get straight to where you're going, right? As men, when we talk because we want motherfuckers to help us solve a problem. Women are the only fucking creatures I know that talk with a problem and complain, but just want you to fucking listen. That shit don't make any damn sense. You just want me to listen and you fucking up? Like, what? So you don't want me to fix it? You just want me to listen. And on another note, right? When Cam Newton said women don't know how to shut the hell up, think about it like this. How many times have you listened to a woman complain about work, and all you thinking in your head was, well, if you would have shut the fuck up, you wouldn't be having this situation at work. But you don't know how to do that. So here we are, me listening to you talk about how Brenda said this, that, and the third, and absolutely, and all whole time, I just want women to know, women, 98% of the time when you're complaining about work, us men are looking at you like, yeah, it's your fault. Now shut up and stop doing this shit at work because that person's not wrong.
Your fault.
And this is and you know what? And I'm a piggyback off Skywalker, man, because he throwing me a lot of alley-oops tonight. Listen, ladies, I have no problem hearing about your day at work. What I have a problem with is when you change your voice for each individual person, knowing good and damn well they don't sound like that. Like, I can't stand that shit. You know, I went into work today and my boss had the nerve to look at me and say, hello. Like, what? Like, first, he does not sound like Gargamel off the Smurfs. Secondly, what's wrong with him saying hello? Like, you make it sound like him saying hello is the reason why your day went to shit. He had the nerve to look at me and say, how you doing? What you mean, how I'm doing? Bitch, he meant to say, how are you doing? How is life? Like, what are you talking about?
You know what's
I'm
crazy,
just saying.
If he'd went the whole week without speaking to her, she'd
It would
have
have
had
been an issue.
Yeah, no. This is what she'd have said. And he had the nerve to not say anything. That's exactly what she would have done.
You just gonna walk past me?
Yes, he gonna walk. And why does every woman have to clutch her pearls, even when she ain't wearing them? And he had the nerve to say nothing to me. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Just tell the story in the same damn voice, so it's a lot more congruent. So it's a lot more congruent.
That's how they hear. That's what's wrong. That's the
I'm just
fumes,
saying.
the fumes from the toxic box. It's coming up.
It's from the toxic box.
Yeah.
It's the toxic box.
So we rocking with Cam Newton. He's 1,000% correct. You know, especially because he said for me.
For me.
You know, I don't know why people trying to tell other people, trying to dictate other people's lives. It's crazy. You know.
And the funny thing about it is, we don't dictate to women when they talk about their. And this is one thing that people need to understand. Men will speak specifically about the woman they want. Women will talk about men as a whole. Think about that. Men only speak about the woman they want. They don't talk about the type of woman that another man should have or any. Men will specifically say, this is the type of woman I want. And we get crucified for that. Crucified. Shout out to all the people that recognize Easter. And we get crucified for that. Women will bring up the type of man that a man should be as a whole. You should be a protector. Well, bitch, maybe I don't want to fight. You should be a provider. Maybe I just want to feed myself. I don't always have to feed you. You should be a gentleman. Why should I rush to this door just to let your slow walking ass go in before me? I'm late too. I'm late too. And these 30 seconds that I hold this door open will end up getting my pay docked. But they will expect a man to be like that universally across the board. A man can't even say, I want a chick with a big butt. Oh, so small booties don't matter? Yes, to men that want small booties. Big asses matter to me.
No, no, they don't. I like big asses. I don't know what to tell you. I like asses. I don't know what to tell you. The
little booty ass.
I'm 100% with you. Like I said, at the end of the day, it is almost to a point where men are not allowed to have any type of
preference.
Yes. Just like you said, when Cam Newton said, a woman to me is like, boom, there it is, right there. A woman to him. This is
to him.
So therefore, and again, like I said before, it's not like Cam Newton is an ugly dude. It's not like he's a short dude.
It's not like he ain't successful and can't. Like, if you living in your mama's basement playing PlayStation and smoking weed, then bro, you better take any woman that so much as his winks at you. But Cam Newton is in the 1% of, first and foremost, Cam is in the top 10% of all men everywhere.
Period.
And when it comes to black men, listen to me. Cam Newton is so rare. He is so rare. He makes you think a diamond you can find anywhere. That's how rare Cam Newton is as it comes to black men with that type of earning potential. He is that rare. So that man is in a place where he gets to command that. It's the same thing with somebody like a Rihanna or a Beyonce. Listen, and this is no disrespect. I love Beyonce, no joke. But we're not going to sit up here and act like Jay-Z got her off of his merit and his merit alone. Let's stop it. Let's not sit up here and act like Jay-Z's bank account did not matter.
No, Jay-Z definitely got her off of Jay-Z definitely got her off of bank account. Like,
come on, bro. And this is no disrespect to Jigga Man, none whatsoever. But let's be for real. Jay can't even look you in the face and tell you that if I was the same dude with none of my accolades and none of my money, Beyonce, who is still Beyonce, would have given me the time of day.
No, maybe she like his big lips.
Jay-Z, you got orangutan nostrils, bro. You didn't get her off your looks. I don't know.
Man, I'm not saying you.
I'm sorry. Jay-Z's an ugly dude. I'm sorry. He's a smart dude.
I'm not going that hard. All I'm saying is, let's not sit up here and act like bank accounts and the tangible stuff that men bring to the table don't matter. Like, let's not act like that stuff don't matter, man. Matters. Because the truth of the matter is, bro, these women out here, they would not give you the time. You could be a gentleman, you could be everything that they say they want internally. But if that bank account is in red, bruh, they are not dealing with you. They are not dealing with you. It is the truth.
Look at it like this, right? How many professional athletes, rappers, actors have got some random stripper from a strip club pregnant, right? Like, look at Drake's baby mama. She's an absolute nobody. Yet she has a kid with one of the most successful rappers, hottest rappers
of all time,
and to this day, right? Do you think a Rihanna or a Beyonce or a Nicki Minaj is out here having babies with a fucking nobody? No.
Nicki's man is a nobody.
Nicki is in. Even if, all right, let's run with that. Let's run with that. No, because I love it when Brian like to throw little curveballs in there. Let's run with that. Is Nicki the exception or is she the rule?
I mean, she exception, but still.
Thank you. That nullifies your entire argument. That nullifies your entire argument.
But Nicki's the one exception, right? And obviously from some leaked pictures, we seen why she put up with the other niggas bullshit, okay? Because he can reach places.
Dancing nigga.
Yeah, she can reach places that other people couldn't reach. But it's like, let's look at, for example, right? Jason Derulo, his baby mama, Jenna Fumes or whatever, right? She literally was just a model for a lingerie company. She had like 1 million followers on Instagram. She was literally just a model for a lingerie company. She's a little cutie, and yet they have a baby now. You know what I'm saying? Do you think if that role was reversed, that, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that a person who's a multi, like talented entertainer all over the world, do you think a female artist who was getting like $100,000 for every TikTok she made would get pregnant by some model nigga in some draws? Like, no, that wouldn't happen because they're not checking for him. Women are always going to look higher because that's what they do. They don't look lower. Men look lower. So that's, like I said, I don't give a, if all of us right now, right, come into $50 million, we not be out here fucking with, oh, you got to have this certain amount of money, chick. No, if we go out to the mall and shorty got a fat ass, I don't give a fuck if you drive a Honda Civic with 3 hubcaps. If you got a fat ass, I'm getting that. And if I
got 50 million, I can get you a car.
Right. I got 50 million. I can buy you a 4th hubcap.
Right.
I can buy you a 4th hubcap. That'll be my parting gift.
I get you a spinning hubcap.
You about to say you want some spree wells on that bitch?
Spinning. Yo, so but Mr. Hold up. So Mr. Scott, like Mr. Skywalker said, a man's preference is being taken away in today's age, right? But we still have a perspective.
Let's do it. I gotta see this joint. I gotta see this joint because I saw it. I heard what you said, but I ain't see it. So I got to see what you're talking about.
Doug's perspective. All right, so there was this woman in Arlington, Virginia. She saw a
God, it
man.
had to be my state.
She saw a man taking pictures of his own children out by the Pentagon City Mall. She alerted a security guard, and the security guard determined that it was in fact his own children. So, but she still took it upon herself to pepper spray this dude and ran off. And now there's a search out for her, right? So, I want to know what's your perspective about, women assuming that a man with his own children is some type of creep.
Well, first, it already lets me know it must be a black man, because they're not used to seeing us with our kids. So that's the reason why she probably flipped out on them the way she did. That's pretty much why. Which goes to show you what it is they actually think about us. Because to me, if I'm taking pictures with first and foremost, what person randomly takes pictures with children? I don't even take pictures with girls I date. Why would I sit up here and take pictures with children that I don't know?
Out in the open.
Out in the open. I don't even take pictures with girls I date. As soon as a chick pulls her camera out, I swear to God, bro, it's like I'm in a breakdance movie. She pulls her picture out. Like, I got to get out of the camera. So why would I just randomly pull children off to the side and say, hey, little boy, hey, little girl, come over here and take a picture with me. So just in case your mama doesn't know who your daddy is, she can use this as an excuse to take me to court to get money out of
create evidence.
I'm not doing it, bro. You're kidding me. Listen, I'm telling you right now, man. I grew up in an era when they used to say girl. Remember those commercials with Girls Gone Wild? They would always have those videos of those girls going down to Cancun and they would sell them. Yeah, we are in Karen's Gone Wild. Like, this is crazy to me. This is insane to me that a woman can randomly sit up here and pepper spray a man because she's under the assumption that he wasn't who he was. And it goes right back to what we were talking about with Cam Newton. I'm sitting up here minding my own business, talking about for me, what suits me. And y'all want to attack me because you assume that I'm talking about everybody. I'm over here minding my own business, doing what suits me and mine. And you take time out of your day to sit up here and take offense to something that if it doesn't affect you, why is it bothering you? It reminds me of what my uncle said. A hit dog will holler. Well, a lot of women are bow wow wowing, yippee yoing, and yippee yaying. Food for thought. Scrape the plate.
That's Doug's perspective right here on the NEMPATHY Show. Hold up, Brian, be knowing you muted.
So I got an important point that you missed, Doug.
What's that?
She ran up on this man and maced him because she said them not his kids, as if he's going to kidnap, rape, or do any type of harm to these children. She maced this man and ran. Sis, you left the kids.
Thank you.
You didn't do nothing that you set out to do except hurt somebody, and you left.
She's the type of person that goes to work, works a full shift, and then leaves a check.
She's wanted for causing malicious injury by a caustic agent.
What the hell does that even mean? To me, what it sounds, no, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a misdemeanor and probation.
Right.
Instead of going to, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if that was a man, bruh, they would have had SWAT or Eye in the Sky. Man, it'd have been a wrap.
Also, it's more than enough cameras in that area.
Thank you. And Arlen, whoa, you said Pentagon City, right?
Pentagon City. across the street from the actual Pentagon. There's a gazillion cameras over
First
there.
of all,
1100 block of South Hayes Street.
Yep. Yeah, it's Pentagon City.
Bruh. I
That
know
could
that
be
area.
cool.
I know that area very well.
Mm-hmm.
Dog. Their cameras are so sophisticated, they can tell you who's coming before you get there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they know. She probably worked at the Pentagon. She probably ran straight over there and hid in somebody's office. Like, come on, man. Like, stop it. I'm telling you right now, man. I don't know what it is men did in a past life, but these women coming for us, bro. They coming for us. I don't know what we did to them in a past life, but they coming for us, bro. They coming. They coming for us. Y'all better guard your grill. Y'all better guard your grill. I'm telling you that right now. That's why I'm at an undisclosed location right now. Y'all don't even know where the hell I am, because they ain't gonna find me. They ain't gonna find me.
Yo, Mr. Skywalker, thank you for coming through the NEMPATHY Show, man. Definitely welcome back anytime, man. You definitely were a lively guest, man.
I just for the records, if that was in Florida, I would have shot the bitch. Stand my ground. I was scared for my life. Ain't no telling what she had. Pop, pop, pop. Here's my license. Here's my concealed carry. This is my gun.
But this is my question, though. No, this is a for real question. What would give you the impression that you could just run up on somebody and mace them?
White privilege.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is, we don't even know what color she is, but we
sounds very white though.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds very white. That sounds like raisins in a potato salad to me. White.
Yeah, it does. It does.
White women. White. I had a white woman roll up on me. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the store, I was working and I had just got off a roof because I do AC work. And I just got off working on the AC, and I was talking to the store manager, giving her a rundown on everything that happened, right? And at that time, we were like masks were in full effect, and I just happened to pull my little, because I had a little tie thing around my neck.
Oh yeah.
I pulled it down to talk to the manager right quick, right? And so I put it up, but then I'm realizing, right, that I'm walking out the door. So I literally was like maybe 10 feet away from the door, right? But I'm like, man, it's hot as shit. I'm about to take this off because I'm about to get in the truck and go home. This white lady, little old white lady, and I'm like 5'10", 5'10 and a half. This little old white lady had to be about 5'2". This lady grabbed me by my arm and was like, you need to put your mask on. We're not safe with you not having your mask on, right? And it's like,
wacky.
First of all, unhand me, you short gnome. You short guarding gnome. Unhand me, you little guarding gnome. I say, lady, if I wasn't at work, I'd punch you in your damn face. And she's like, you can't talk to me like that. I was like, you want to have some real talk? If I wasn't at work, I would have shot your motherfucking ass. I just want you to know.
I just sang on the way out the door. I just like, man. I just said, thank you for being a friend. I just walked out.
But here again, you can't be concerned about what you're talking about, because if you were, why are you so close to me?
It's like, first of all, if you're so concerned about me not having the mask, why are you?
Where's yours?
Where's yours?
She had hers on. She was talking through her mask, but it's like, why are you breaking the 6-foot rule? You know, you're.
But we both wrong if you want to be technical.
Well, that 6-foot rule went out the window, man.
I missed that. I don't like people on my back.
You didn't know about the 6-foot rule when they had the lines and they had the little stickers.
Yeah, no. You saying like
people just wasn't abiding by that shit.
Yeah.
Especially at Walmart.
The 6-foot rule when they had the lines and they had the little stickers.
Yeah,
Tell you, man.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Walmart, Publix, Target, they had the little stickers. 6-foot stickers.
Oh, Mr. Skywalker, tell us your social media where people can find you.
So you can find me on Facebook. Go to Skywalker on Facebook, man, and you can catch me on my podcast, Real Talk Tuesdays at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, man. We talking about everything. And yes, we will be talking about this Cam Newton situation on Tuesdays. And if you like anything Mr. Doug said, you gotta hear my Uncle Telly tell it, because he's gonna tell it from that same perspective. Probably we're gonna hurt a couple feelings.
All right.
And where can we find your podcast at?
You can find it on Facebook and YouTube.
I bet. I know. Follow me on all the social medias at BryanBeknowin.
I didn't need a bouncing ball. I swear to God, he need that joint. Remember them cartoons back in the day when they used to sing songs? That little bouncing ball that goes. That's what Be Knowing need. Follow me on all social medias. Yo, man, you can follow me on the Doug Bennett _01. You can also check me out on ripradio.com. Download the app every Monday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Conversations with comedians. We got a whole lineup coming up. We about to finish the year out strong, and then we're gonna take some time off. We got to renovate the studio and whatnot, man. But like I said, my whole thing is this. I'm not here to offend. I'm not here to offend. I'm here to assist. Okay? I'm here to assist. But if I pass you the ball, you got to catch it and do something with it. Don't blame the point guard if you wasn't paying attention and it hit you in the back of the head. So if my comments are hitting you in the back of the head, maybe you're not paying attention and maybe you do need to turn your focus to where it needs to be. That's all I got to say. Because the one thing I will say, and shout out to the great Chris Rock, because he said it on his last special Tambourine. Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is loved under the condition that he provides something. That's all I got to say.
That's real. That's real. Sonic Boom. Follow me at Sonic Boom TV. Follow us at NEMPATHY Show. Check us out. We'll be here next week. Peace.
Peace.